In this video, I'm going to demonstrate an easy way to create a replacement section for a face-to-face course that might have to transition to online. This is a situation where maybe for weather or perhaps a certain little virus causing a shutdown of the entire campus, you may have to teach a section or even multiple sections of your usually face-to-face class online. Here's a way to prepare for that, to create the online engagement that's needed to make this a successful class in a way that doesn't disrupt the flow of your face-to-face class if it's going to continue face-to-face. So here's an example class, and you can see I've got my typical zero cell with the announcements forum and my contact information, my syllabus, and my syllabus quiz. Here's week one. Week one has already come and gone, no problem. Face-to-face totally. Week two, same thing. Totally gone by face-to-face, no problem. Now here's the thing. Week three may begin our need to go online. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create an entirely hidden section for this class. You probably already know how to do this. You go down to the bottom. If you don't have an extra session that's blank down here, you can always click Add Weeks. You tell JetNet how many extra weeks that you want and click Add Weeks. And that will populate this new one. You make sure that editing is on, and then you can move that week wherever you want it. You just move it around, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to get one of those empty weeks, and you're going to move it right up here under week 3. Boom. And then here's my example. I put this empty one here, and then I entitled it Week 3 Online Replacement. Now, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hide this from students so they can't see it. Now, what I'll do is I will replicate what is going on in week 3, but I'm going to choose online replacement. So let's take a look at week 3. I've got my teacher notes. Those are notes for me that guide how I do the class face-to-face. I've got my resources folder, and this is what students know to go to for readings that I provide and other materials that they need. Then I post a class schedule. Here's what I'm going to do in the class. There's a lecture or a presentation. We're going to discuss the history of Native American education reading, which they got from their resources. Then we're going to do a quick write activity where every student has to develop 10 quiz questions about the history of Native American education. Then we'll pair share them, like you get a pair partner, shoulder partner, share them, and then we'll report out, discuss the topics, and so on. So here's how we're going to do a replacement. Week 3, I'm going to have a copy of my resources. So I just make a duplicate, right? Edit and duplicate. After I duplicate it, I move it down here. Then I can't do a lecture so easily unless I do it in Big Blue Button. So I create a Big Blue Button session for synchronous meeting. I'll also record this so students who can't make it to the the synchronous online meeting, they can watch the recording. Then instead of my usual face-to-face discussion, I just have a discussion forum, same questions, just slightly different activity. And then here for the quick write and pair share, instead what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have them in an assignment type activity write their history of American education questions, and then I'll give them feedback on them. And then in the following week we might do a sharing or something. But at this point I at least have them turned into me so I can give them a grade for it, which gives them the points, which is necessary to maintain the integrity of the class and the same grading structure. As much as possible, I'm going to try to keep the same grading structure in my online replacement sessions as that I do in my face-to-face sessions. So again, real quickly, all I need to do is I create a new blank week, add weeks. I move the blank topic or week into place wherever I want it. I hide it, right? Then I look at what I'm doing in this face-to-face session and I replicate it in this as much as possible. It's not possible to do it fully, I know that. Now, when it comes time, if we're going online, all I have to do is hide the face-to-face version and show the online replacement. Now, of course, if things happen and we don't have to go online, then students never even know that I have planned that online replacement for them. Hope this helps. If you have questions, I'm sure you know how to contact me.